Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's orientation program. It is a pleasure to be with you today. I'm Mutiat Mohammed. I'm the Director of Research and Innovation Unit at Summit University. First of all, I would like to I'm really envious of you guys coming in at Summit University at this particular season because you are getting a lot of valuable trainings, valuable program even before you step into the campus. And with this program, it's going to go a long way for you to be able to settle in more better, which I think is a kudos on the management side. Before I dwell into what we do at Research and Innovation Unit, I will first of all want to wrap the idea of the Research and Innovation Unit around our amiable Vice Chancellor's vision. He has seven vision he wished to achieve before his tenure, and I would like you to see how research was able to wrap around all these skills. First is acquiring skill. Now, research, as you know, has to do with acquiring skill, has to do with training, has to do with learning some soft skills. So research also wrap around this particular vision of the VC. Then the second vision of the VC is teaching. Now, when we go into research, it's like a hand-on way of teaching. So research also wrap around this particular vision of the vice chancellor because they have to go into the laboratory, they have to go into the field to carry out one or two activities. So research also wrap around this. Then the third vision is internalization, which also has to do with research because we have to collaborate with researchers outside the country. We need to vie or even apply for grants are international grants. So with this, we wrap around this vision of the vice chancellor. Then we have the sustainability and fund generation. Then in research, there's this opportunity of you winning grants, and when you win grant, this grant money come into the institution, which is used to develop the institution. So there also you can see that grant research is also playing a big part in fund generation. Then the fifth vision, which is the research itself, is that here at Summit University, we are trying to make sure our research unit is one of the best, is able to compete with international standards, and also we are able to carry out innovative researches that could meet up to world class. Then we also have the collaboration as a skill, the sixth vision, which has to also do with research because in research we need to collaborate with other institutions, we need to reach out to other sister university or sister institution to work with. So research eventually has a lot to do with all the vision of the vice chancellor. So let's now go into what we actually do here, what we have been doing here. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, I'm Mutiat Olaitan Mohammed, and from Department of Biological Sciences. Also, so, what do I do as a person? I'm a biotechnologist. Nanotechnology with biotechnology makes nano biotechnology. That's when you work with things at micro size. When you work with things that they are micro size, that's nanobiotechnology. Then microorganism with volatilization, that's microbial volatilization. We try to look at how microorganism can be used to break down other things, especially maybe waste, like agro wastes. So we try to do that. Then academia entrepreneurship, which is part of the research. We try to convert academic idea into entrepreneurship. We try to look at how we can mix this up. That's acadopinion. Then also distant, virtual, and learning. That's borderless learning. Into like this online is a borderless learning. We try to look at how we can look at and learn from different parts of the world. So my outline for this presentation will be what's our vision, what's the mission, what are those research group we are having, what do we do, what do we do. So the vision is that we are trying to look at having and ensuring that we have a vibrant research-oriented system which will be adequate funded globally within the university. So we are trying to make sure our research group that can meet up to standard and can also attract fund globally to the institution. What's the mission of the research group? The mission of the research group or the research unit is to ensure that we're able to coordinate all research activity within the university, and we also ensure that due process is being followed and adhered by all researchers. So the mandate of the unit is to make sure that we have coordinated activity around the university and also make sure that due process is being adhered to by all. So let's look at what we do. Now, our research groups, the unit presently has two research groups. We have Ganiat Kemi Afolabi Yusuf, who is the team lead for the Innovation and Advanced Science Research Group. This research group is domiciled in the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, that's CONAS. Basically, this research group helps to attract grants in the area of science, in the area of technology. So if you are in the Department of Computer Science, if you are in the Department of Chemical Science, if you are in the Department of Microbiology, you are welcome to join this research group as soon as you arrive on the campus, because this is where you'll be able to be mentored. This is where you learn some soft skill. So you are welcome. The group team is a very amiable person. She's an open person that will welcome you all. So she's the mama of research group. So you are welcome to join this group. Then the second group is the Entrepreneurship and Governance Research Group, which is being led by our amiable moderator, as you all know, Mr. Ibrahim Akiola Salau from the Department of Political Science is the team lead of this second group. And this second group, if you are from the social sciences, accounting, if you are coming in for economics, if you are coming in for business administration, if you are coming in for mass communication, this is this is the group, research group which you could just belong to. Also, if you're a mass communication, don't mean you cannot belong to the other group, but this is where you have more of your strength. So please, as soon as you step in into the campus, you are welcome to please approach any of this team lead. Ganiat Kemi Afolabi from Computer Science, Mathematics and Computer Science Department. Just ask for her. Go to our office and show your interest. We have a lot of activities going on in their research group, which you can key in when you arrive. And also, you can start from 100 level. So don't wait till, maybe I'm not in 100 level, I'm not yet ready to start. But please, as soon as you step into the campus, key in, go to her, even if you will not really be actively involved, but you will learn the trend. And by the time you get to your final year, when you have to do your own research, you have gained a lot. So don't wait till when you get to 100 level. It's the ground running as you come in. So these are the two groups we have. I know after my presentation, the two team lead will also share their view, their vision, their what they have been doing with you. So you will be amazed, and I know you'll be ready to join any of these two groups. So what are those things we do? What are those areas we are looking at as our research and innovation unit? Now, these are areas we are looking at. We are looking at how to use unmanned area vehicle, UVA, also known as drone. We are looking at how we can use it to do a lot of research. How can you look at the application of this in a lot of areas? As you know, we are into the industry 4.0, where a lot of activity technology is being into. So we are looking at how we can use UVA in a lot of researches. We have been doing some already. So as soon as you come, so you see a lot of research we are doing in this area. We are also looking at research in the area of renewable energy generation. We know the issue of power in the country. So we, the university, is part of our research unit mandate to see how we can solve. And one of them is using the off-grid source of electricity. So we have a lot of research in this area which we are conducting and we shall be conducting. So you are welcome to join any of this research, as I've said earlier. Then we are also into sustainable agricultural researches. As we know, our culture is like the bedrock of any nation. The availability of food, the availability of raw material, the availability of a lot of industry byproducts that you can get from agriculture. So, but we want to look at it in the sustainable way. How can we look at agriculture in sustainable way? Not just the not just the agro. We are looking at fish farming too is also part of agriculture. We are looking at the animal husbandry is also part of agriculture. So all these are areas the University Research and Innovation Unit is looking into. Then also we are also looking at how we can enhance the new baby in technology known as fintech. That's financial technology application. So fintech is a new baby now, is the in thing now in the area of accounting and social sciences. So we are also looking at this area, how we can enhance, how we can look at researches we can do in this area. Then yesterday was Artificial Intelligence Day. You met amazing speakers yesterday. I could remember Olaiwaju Oyeboku that talked a lot about the smart technology, how we can use AI to do a lot of things. So you are welcome. So also in the Research and Innovation Unit, we are also looking at how AI can be applied in our day-to-day activities, how AI can be used to improve the way we live, the way we do a lot of things. So these are some, not all, actually, not all, but some of what we are into in. So the research unit is into trying to see how we can build, how we can bring out researches that will improve our life, the community we have, and also solve maybe the problem we have, maybe challenges we have. We are looking at how we can contribute to that aspect. So now let's look at some of the grants we have been able to submit through the research unit. And these are the effort of all the team member in the research group. I have to give kudos to all of them for the sleepless night they have gone through, for the lack of time, the energy strain, intellectual strain. I have to give kudos to all of them. So far, these are grants that have been submitted through the research and innovation unit of the university. We have been able to submit a grant on artificial intelligence for female in STEAM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We submitted this grant to the Royal Academy of Engineering. This funder is a UK-based funder. They're based in United Kingdom, and this grant is just for Sub-Sahara Africa, and it's going to run for 2 years. It's going to run for 2 years. So we submitted that grant. We also submitted a grant on clean energy generation for the university campus. This is also submitted to the Royal Academy of Engineering. This grant is also for a 2-year period. Okay. Then we're also able to submit another grant called the Sensor Interfacing Skills for STEAM students using what? Exponential learning approach. We also submit this to academic, but under another different called the GCFR. We're also able to submit another grant called Democratization of Clean and Renewable Energy Generation Skill in Nigeria. So this is also submitted to the Royal Academy and is also to the called GCFR. Also, we're also able to submit another grant called Artificial Intelligence Based Pipeline Leakage Prediction. You can see that I told you we have been doing a lot using artificial intelligence. So this particular grant is artificial intelligence based. We want to look at how we can use artificial intelligence based to look at pipeline leakage. You know the issue in Niger Delta recently, how we can apply this to it. So we submitted this to the Petroleum Trust Fund grant, so we are hoping to receive the reply very soon. We also submitted another grant called Development of Intelligent IoT. That's the Internet of a Thing. That's the IoT solution to sustainable ranching in Sub-Sahara. You can see I told you we are into precision sustainable agriculture. So this is part of our agricultural grants that we have submitted. We are also able to submit another grant on residual number system based processor realization. We submitted this to the National Research Trust Fund. So we are all open. Then I want to give you a very good news. You know, we have listed almost 8 grantees we submitted. Then please just hold on and give the Andy a very kudos. Wow, our achievement. What have we achieved so far? We have been able to attracted one of the grant we submitted to the Royal Academic Grant. We have been able to attracted that grant. It has been awarded to us, and the tone of what 100 million US pound, US British pound. That's what the grant attracted. So it's a big, 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 big congratulations to the research teams that won this grant. And you come in, you are going to key in because the grant is going to last for 2 years. So you are welcome to key in and play your part. So this is one of our achievements. You can see a lot of institutions we partner with. You can see we have a foreign, a Manchester Metropolitan Institution that we partner with in UK. We partner with Kwara State um, Malete University, State University at Molete. We partner with Unilorin on this particular grant. We partner with OOU, Onabanjo, and we also partner with the Federal Technology, Mina, on this. And we have some industrial partners too. So you are welcome. Any of you that has maybe your guardian, your parents are into any of this area, feel free, come to the unit, introduce them to us. It's a win-win for both of us. Daddy will get contracts from us. Us will also get contracts from daddy. So it's a win-win stuff. So you are free to come. We partner with Susej. We partner with the Eclipse Power. And we also partner with Basic Electricity on this particular grant. So congratulations once again to the research team that won this research. It's really, really a big applause to you. So on artificial intelligence for female in science, that's the grant we are on now, which is ongoing now. So that's where we won this grant. So let's look at the available opportunity for you. What are those things you gain? You have the opportunity to attend workshop. You have the opportunity to attend seminars, and most of these are sponsored seminars. Like for some months back, we have some students that benefited from the drone piloting workshop for free. It was a paid workshop, but the institution was able to sponsor some of the ready students in this particular workshop. So you can see opportunity for you free. So we have done a lot of workshop on clean energy, which you can benefit. You can see the participants are students, the participants are from the community. So it's not limited. You can key in. More will be coming. The drone piloting too come up. You have not missed anything. So don't think, oh, they have done this. No, more will be coming when you arrive. So you have not missed. Also on grantmanship, that is our key area in research and innovation unit. You can key into this. We have done. The amiable vice chancellor has made himself available to put people through how to write grants, how to access grants, then what are those things to do on grants. So you will still have more of these seminars, we still have more of this workshop when you come around, so you'll be able to key into any of them. Okay, and you don't have to say, oh, this about science. Please, the world now is evolving. We are going to cost-cutting research where the research cut across multidisciplinary, so you can key into it. Whatever research we are doing, we need input from different departments, different faculties, so you can key into them, and all these skills will be relevant for you to use. Okay, so let's see what you can do again. You have opportunity for hand-on experience during workshop. As you can see, the first picture, we have students doing the renewable energy. They are the one engaging with the renewable energy. You can see the next picture too, that's doing the drone energy. They are all students. And then the last picture showing the participants that attended the drone, the clean energy workshop. We have our amiable Dean of CONAS, Professor S.A. Balogun. We have the facilitator, Dr. Tolhat. We have Mr. Abib. And you can see the picture. We have both staff and students. as participants. So these are opportunity which you have when you arrive at the campus. Also, you have the opportunity to have a mentoring section. Here we have participants, all students, attending a mentoring section where the VC is the chair of that section, as you can see. So these are opportunity for you when you come in, apart from your study. Apart from the course you came to study in Summit University, we also ensure that you are all round groom. You are what? All round groom. So a great pleasure to have you Summit University, and also the research and innovation unit is open. We are hand open to welcome you as soon as you arrive. So I would like to show you some of the research assistants that have been with us. These are students, still undergraduates of the institution, and they have been partaking a lot in the aspect of research. We have Abdullah Oyedokun. Abdullah Oyedokun is an expert in artificial intelligence, and he is presently leading a team on a literature review on pipeline leakages. He has, through these activities, learned the soft skill on leadership. He has, through these activities, learned the soft skill on teamwork, team bonding. So you can see, by the time you join, when you arrive, by the time when you want to start your project, you will have been gone through a lot. You have learned your mistake. Not that you use your material during that final year, you waste material. That will not happen because you will have learned a lot along the line. Here we have Balikis Habimbola Olawi. Balikis is also an artificial intelligence expert, and I want to tell you she's also going to be having an international webinar. She's a speaker on an international webinar very soon. She will be talking on responsible artificial intelligence. Can't you imagine? She's still not yet a graduate. So, as the moderator said earlier, it's not about your age, it's what you have in you. And Research Innovation Unit is a platform for you to come and learn all this skill. So she's also into cybersecurity for those that want to come to. So when you arrive on campus, you are free to meet her, you are free to interact with her for you to learn a lot from her. Then we have Ibrahim Ola Williams. Ibrahim Ola is a graduate of microbiology, a fresh graduate just recently graduated. He's into biotechnology and into nanotechnology. He has partake in a lot of research in this particular area in the department, and he has also partake in part of the grant that we won. So he has not like he is now. He has a lot on his CV to prove to others, and he's also part of the speaker that talked to you about building your profile from under level. You can see his CV when he showed it then. So if you are not on that call, please go to the video, go to the link. We watch that video on that day and see what he displayed. So you can build from under level. So as it is now, it has a lot of things fresh graduate like him doesn't have. So it's something you could gain from the research and innovation unit. Then I also have Abibulai Lawal. Abibullah is also a research assistant here. He's into clean energy, as you can see him from the picture. He's the one leading this part of the facilitator in this particular workshop. He's still a undergraduate and he's already a facilitator. You just imagine. So please come in. We are open to welcome you. Then we have Rahima Alayaki. Rahima Alayaki is a drone piloting expert. The UVA we mentioned earlier. She is also a moderator of a 2 weeks literature review workshop we have. She moderated alongside Mr. Ibrahim. So you can see she's developing herself in a public speaking aspect. She's also a expert. So she has this asset in them. Then we have Abdullah Adeyemi Asimiyu. Abdullah Adeyemi Asimiyu is a drone piloting expert. He's also into embedded systems. He's also into research and also into robotic and artificial intelligence. In fact, Abdullah Adeyemi is, you can't just even say he's on undergraduate student because of the value, all those things embedded in him. No, so his summit is just a great opportunity. You are just so lucky to be admitted to this university because you will be wow with the exposure you have, the skills you will be able to acquire before you leave. you a lot from the research and innovation unit. And we're also looking at innovation. You are welcome. Bring ideas to the institution. We look at it because we are looking at patency. These are all the area we are looking at. Startups, okay? These are all the area we are looking at the unit. So I would like to conclude my presentation with the Vice Chancellor vision that said we are looking at how we can developing innovations and what inventions that will be what changing the way we live in our community, defend our nation and work in Africa, which is what is our mandate. We are all keen into this particular vision of the Vice Chancellor. And also at the Research and Innovation Unit, we are also keen into this particular vision. We are trying to develop what are those innovations, what are those changes, how do we live, how do we change it, how do we defend the nation. So thank you for joining today's program. The next presenter will be the two research group lead that will talk to you more about what their research group is all about. They'll also talk to you how you could join, what are those things, what are those benefits you have. It's really a great pleasure speaking to you this morning from the Research and Innovation Unit. I want to say welcome to Summit University. Welcome to Sun Offer. And also, this is a university where we shine like the sun. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Indeed, welcome to Summit University of where we shine like the sun. Thank you very much, Mrs. Mutiat Olaitan Mohammed, for an amazing presentation. She is the coordinator of the Research and Innovation Unit of the university, and like she said, welcome to Summit University of. She has been able to show us some of the things that we do here at Summit University, our research, um, a broad overview of our research and the innovations that we're looking to develop that is in line with the visions of the Vice Chancellor and also the university at large. We want to build innovations and inventions that will change the way we work in our societies, the way we think and work in our societies. We cannot continue to do things the same way and expect different results. So we're looking to change some of these things, and that is why Summit University is the right choice for every one of you. I want to say a very big thank you to Mrs. Mohammed, Mrs. Mutiat Olaitan Mohammed for that amazing presentation. I don't know if anybody has any questions for her regarding the research that she just talked about. If you'd like her to make some more clarifications, ask her questions and the likes, please signify by raising up your hand so that she may answer your question immediately. She already talked about, I'm sure you saw some of our research assistants. One of them will be joining us live from, I told you that some of them are facilitating an event at a neighboring institution, a neighboring tertiary institution in Ajashe. And one of them is online with us, and she would be speaking with us very soon. She would be sharing her experience with us. I'm sure you must remember her from last week. She and a few other ones. Okay, Amina Taiwo wants to ask a question. Please unmute your microphone and ask your question.
Sir, she mentioned about artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and so on. Are those only for computer science students or general?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Amina, that's a very good question. The cyber security in term of research is general for all students. Artificial intelligence research we are doing, but cyber security is an option for those that are admitted into the computer science department, an option that will go. But if you have any research under it, anybody in the research team can participate. Okay, so artificial intelligence is also an option in computer science department, but whenever we have research, anybody in the research team can practice. As I said earlier, it's not about you being in from maybe you are admitted as a social science student. You can key in into any area of your interest in the research group. Okay, I think I've been able to respond to your question.
Thank you very much. Let me also say that I can share a bit of experience with you to say that regardless of your discipline, I was very much involved in the grants that we won, 100,000 Great Britain pounds, and I didn't see my discipline as a barrier. I tried to be involved. I try to adjust. Of course, it would take a lot of adjusting and trying to also fit in. And because I had really amazing team members, they were able to accommodate me. And because in the social sciences, we bring a different flair to issues. The way we look at things is quite different from the way that the sciences look at it. The sciences, they look at things, everything they see is machine, but everything we see is human beings. So you would be able to say how this thing will be beneficial to human beings. So you give, diversity is what brings spice to life. Anything you are doing, as long as you make it diverse, diversity, you have cross-cutting. She mentioned cross-cutting. Multidisciplinary approach is even where the world is looking at now. That's why, for example, you can apply artificial intelligence to the study of politics. You can apply artificial intelligence to as an accounting student. So it is even that multidisciplinary nature of it that makes it even more exciting. It brings about more arguments, more line of innovations and inventions.
الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله